Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 7 of February 2024. Essence. Sweet children, soul consciousness makes you into the masters of the world, whereas body consciousness makes you poverty stricken. Therefore, may you be soul conscious. Question. Which practice helps you a lot to become bodiless? Answer. Constantly consider yourselves to be actors. Just as an actor takes off his costume as soon as his part is over, in the same way, you children also have to practice this. As soon as you finish performing your acts, take off your costumes, brackets bodies, and become bodiless. Continue to practice being brother souls. This is an easy way to become pure. By looking at the bodies, there are criminal thoughts. Therefore, may you be bodiless. Om Shanti. The Father sits here and explains to you children, because you have become very senseless. This was also explained to you 5,000 years ago, and you were also taught how to perform divine acts. You went into the deity religion, and then according to the drama plan, you continued to take rebirth. Your degrees decreased, and you have now reached the stage where there are practically nil degrees remaining, because this is the Tamopradhan kingdom of Ravan. Before this kingdom of Ravan, everything was at first Satopradhan. Then it went through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. It has now become completely Tamopradhan. It is now the end of it. The kingdom of Ravan is called the Devil's kingdom. In Bharat, there is the fashion of burning Ravan. Only the people of Bharat speak of the kingdom of Rama and the kingdom of Ravan. The kingdom of Rama exists in the golden age, and the kingdom of Ravan exists in the iron age. These matters have to be understood. Baba is amazed that very good children cross out the line of their fortune because they don't fully understand. The defects of Ravan cling to them. They themselves speak of divine virtues. The Father has explained to you that you were those same deities. You have experienced 84 births. This difference and how you have become Tamopradhan has been explained to you. This is the kingdom of Ravan. Ravan is the greatest enemy and has made Bharat poverty-stricken and Tamopradhan. There aren't so many people in the kingdom of Rama. There is just the one religion there. Here there is the influence of evil spirits over everyone. There are the evil spirits of anger, greed and attachment. You forget that you are imperishable and that bodies are perishable. You don't become soul conscious at all. There is a lot of body consciousness. There is the difference of day and night between body consciousness and soul consciousness. Soul conscious deities become the masters of the whole world. By becoming body conscious, they have become poverty stricken. Bharat was the golden sparrow. They speak of this, but they don't understand the meaning of it. So Baba comes to make your intellects divine. The Father says, sweetest children, I make you into the masters of the world. This Lakshmi and Narayan were the masters of the world. Did you ever hear who gave them their kingdom? What deeds did they perform that they claimed such a high status? It is a matter of karma. When people perform devilish deeds, those deeds are sinful. In the golden age, deeds are neutral. There is no account of karma there. The Father explains, because of not understanding, people cause a lot of obstacles. They say that Shiva and Shankar are one and the same. However, they show Shiva alone as the incorporeal one, whereas they show Shankar with Parvati, and so the activities of each are different. How can a minister and the president be one and the same? The status of each is completely different. So, how could Shiva and Shankar be one and the same like they say? You know that those who are not going to become part of the community of Rama will not understand this. The devilish community will defame you and create obstacles because they have the five vices in them. The deities are completely viceless. They have such a high status. You now understand that you were so viceless. All are born through vice. Sannyasis too have to take birth through vice. They then take up renunciation. These things do not exist in the golden age. Sannyasis do not understand the golden age. They say that the golden age exists all the time. Just as they say that Sri Krishna is present everywhere and that Radha is present everywhere. There are so many opinions and innumerable religions. The divine directions that you are now receiving continue for half a cycle. You are the mouth-born creation of Brahma, and you then become part of the clan of Vishnu and then the moon dynasty. Those two are called dynasties, whereas it is said the Brahmin clan. This cannot be called a dynasty. There is no kingdom here. Only you understand this. Only some amongst you also understand this. Some don't reform themselves at all. They have one evil spirit or another. There are the evil spirits of greed and anger. There are no evil spirits in the golden age. Deities exist in the golden age. They are very happy. It is the evil spirits that cause sorrow. The evil spirit of lust causes sorrow from its beginning through the middle to the end. You have to make a lot of effort here. This is not like going to your auntie's home. The father continues to tell you, if you consider yourselves to be brothers and sisters, there cannot be criminal reason. Courage is needed for everything. Some say if you don't want to get married, get out of this house. Therefore, courage is needed. You also have to check yourselves. You children are becoming multi-million times fortunate. All of this is going to be destroyed. Everything is going to turn to dust. Some continue to move along with very good courage. Some have courage and then fail. The father continues to explain every situation to you. However, if you don't do anything, it is understood that you don't have full yoga. The ancient Raj Yoga of Bharat is very well known. It is only by having this yoga that you become the masters of the world. This study is your source of income. It is by studying this that you claim a high status, number-wise. Even in the relationship of brother and sister, the intellects of some cause mischief. This is why the Father takes you even higher than that. Consider yourselves to be souls. Also consider others to be brother souls. If we are all brothers, there cannot be any other reason. When you look at a body, there are criminal thoughts. The Father said, children, may you be bodiless. May you be soul conscious. Consider yourselves to be souls. Souls are imperishable. Once you have played your part through a body, you then have to become detached from that body. Those actors complete their parts and change their costumes. You too now have to take off your old clothes and wear new ones. At this time, souls are tamopradhan and bodies are also tamopradhan. Tamopradhan souls cannot go into liberation. Only when they become pure can they go there. Impure souls cannot return home. It is a lie when they say that so and so merged into the Brahma element. Not a single one can go there. It is as though a genealogical tree is created there. It remains there just like that. Only you Brahmin children know this. They have not mentioned the name of Brahmins at all in the Gita. That one explains that he enters the body of Prajapita Brahma. Therefore, adoption is surely needed. Those Brahmins are vicious, whereas you are viceless. While becoming viceless, you have to tolerate many assaults. By looking at the name and form, many have bad thoughts. Even with the relationship of brother and sister, they fall. They then write, Baba, I have fallen, I have dirtied my face. The father says, wonderful. I said, live as brother and sister, and you then act wrongly again. There then has to be very severe punishment received for that. In fact, when someone does something bad, he is put in jail. The Bharat that I established was so pure that its very name was Sivalaya. None have this knowledge in them. All the scriptures, etc., are the physical paraphernalia of the path of devotion. In the golden age, all are in salvation, and this is why they don't need to make effort. Here, everyone is making effort for liberation and salvation because they are in degradation. They go to bathe in the Ganges, but would the water of the Ganges give them salvation? Would it make them pure? They don't know anything at all. You too are number-wise. Some don't understand this themselves, and so what would they explain to others? This is why Baba doesn't send them anywhere. You continue to sing, Baba, when you come, I will follow your directions and become a deity. Deities reside in the golden and silver ages. Here it is mostly the vice of lust that people are trapped in. They cannot stay without the vice of lust. It is as though they inherit that vice from their mother and father. Here you are receiving your inheritance from Rama. You are receiving an inheritance of purity. There is no question of vice there. Devotees say that Sri Krishna is God. You saw him as someone who takes 84 births. Oh, but God is incorporeal. His name is Shiva. The Father explains to you so well. He also has mercy. He is merciful. You children are so good and sensible. You have a lot of splendor. Those who have the powers of knowledge and yoga in them attract others. Those who are well educated receive very good respect. Those who are uneducated don't receive respect. You know that all are the devilish community at this time. They don't understand anything at all. The contrast between Shiva and Shankar is absolutely clear. That one is in the incorporeal world, and this one is in the subtle region. How can both be the same? This is a Tamo-pradhan world. Ravan is the enemy who belongs to the devilish community, and he makes you the same as himself. The Father is now making you the same as himself, and then makes you belong to the deity community. Ravan doesn't exist there. He stays burnt for half a cycle. The kingdom of Rama exists in the golden age. Gandhiji wanted the kingdom of Rama, but how could he establish the kingdom of Rama? He didn't give teachings for anyone to become soul conscious. Only the Father says at the confluence age, may you be soul conscious. This is the age for becoming elevated. The Father continues to explain to you with so much love. You should repeatedly remember the Father with so much love. Baba, it is your wonder. We had such stone intellects, and you are now making us so elevated. We will only follow your directions. We will not follow the directions of anyone else. At the end, everyone will say, The Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are following divine directions. Baba tells you such good things. He gives you the introduction of the beginning, the middle, and the end, and also reforms your character. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana number 1. In order to make your vision pure and clean, do not look at the name and form of anyone. Practice becoming bodiless. Consider yourself to be a soul and speak to your brother soul. Second, in order to receive respect from everyone, imbibe the powers of knowledge and yoga. Become full of divine virtues. Do service by improving your character. Blessing, may you be soul conscious and instead of being illness conscious, settle your karmic accounts in happiness. Everyone's body is now old, and so each one has one or another small or big illness. However, if your body affects your mind, you would be doubly ill and become illness conscious. Therefore, do not let your mind have any thoughts of illness, and you will then be called soul conscious. Never be afraid of any illness. Just take a little fruit in the form of medicine and bid farewell to the illness. Settle your karmic accounts in happiness. Slogan, to experience every virtue and power means to be an embodiment of experience. Slogan, to experience every virtue and power means to be an embodiment of experience. Om Shanti.